long time no see, people. Sorry, I've been a bit busy with other things. This gorgeous thing, I learned this last night, right? And I was so excited. I'm going to show you straight away. It's called Winston, beg your pardon. Wilson is my cat. So it's flat on one side and then it's rounded on the other. And that way is as flexible as all heck. And that way isn't. So bracelet wise, that way round. But you can use it that way around if you're going to do like a longer piece, like a necklace. So yeah, this is Winston. It's absolutely beautiful. I never thought I'd find a replacement for my Persian dragon scale actually, but this is my new favourite bracelet. I did it with these 20 AWG wire. They've got an ID of 3.85 millimeters. You can use, if you're working in inches, you can use your 532s because you want anything of an AR of above 4. So if you use a 532, that'll be sufficient. To learn it, and therefore, well, to learn it, maybe try it on a bigger ring. To teach you, I'm going to use these. They've got an AR of 4.8, which is the same as this. But you're not going to want to do it that big, I don't think. Okay, so to start, open up a load of rings, save you time. We're only using one ring size, so it's not like we're going to get them all mixed up, right? What I want to do is a strip of European 4-in-1, because that's how this bracelet starts, right? You're going to want it longer than what you want your bracelet to be, because as we add more rings to it, it shrinks in, right? So start off with a rough idea of how long you want it, and then we can always add more later on and make it longer, okay? So just do yourself a strip of European 4-in-1, which we will do now. I'm going to do it as though you've never done it before. Yeah, so you're going to need 1, 2, 1 to get started, okay? And then what you do is you fold the ring towards you, and you always want to make sure you're folding towards you and keeping your work lying the same, so the fold is the same, okay? You'll see what I mean. So fold this one towards you, separate those two, and pull that through. See, and you get that? And we just want a chain of that. So to do the next bit, we put 2 in here. Now when we let go of that, because it's not stable yet, it will fall apart. So always ignore the beginning. We'll fix that at the end, right? So ignoring that, put another 2 in. Right, so ignoring that, and then put our 1 in. I'll show you at the end how we'll rectify that. I'll show you now actually. So yeah, with that we're doing flip forward towards you, open up and spread. The next one we do will be stable because these can't flip through, right? At the end then what we'll end up doing is we'll just do the same thing in reverse to pull that through to fix that end one. But for now we just leave him, right? So pattern again, 2 in, then 1 in, then flip. So 2 in, 1, whoops, so there's our 2, put in 1. When you let go, remember that your work is moving around. You always want to make sure you bring it back to facing the right direction. So if we do that, see, put it towards us, separate and pull, and there's our next one. See? Now if we'd accidentally turned the work, so let's turn the work and do that again, you'll find they go opposite, see? So those rings are lying that way, and those rings are lying that way. We don't want that. So let go of that one, turn your work, then fold towards you, open up and separate. And you'll see they're lying, see those rings are lying on the same plane, right? So continue. These ones will stay stable-ish now because those end ones can't flip. So we're going for our 2. apologies if you already know how to do this, but I don't like sending people off to look at other videos and get things all confusing, so I'm just going to do this as though you've never done any part of this bracelet before, this chain before. Okay, so folding this one towards us, separating those two and pulling it through. There you go. And we're working. So it's another 2, then 1, then flip. And repeat. 1. There's 2. Then 1 through those. Tug on his tail if you want to make sure they're all lined up. Then fold forward, open up and pull. There you go. Keep doing that now until you've got the length that you want, roughly. Okay, so I think I've got enough there now just to be showing you what to do. I'm grabbing a cable tie and I'm going to mark off the start. So the start was this end, right? And then obviously we need to rectify this little going on here. So all you need to do is remember what you did. Take that one, flip him towards you, separate and pull. And that just tightens that end back up, neatens that end back up. If your work has been turned and you accidentally somehow end up with that, remember you just need to let it go, switch around again and do the same thing again. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to mark that off like that. There we have it. We're going to have this same issue with the flippy floppy on the end, but don't worry about that. It's the same. It's just a simple case of doing that. Okay. So I'm just going to move my camera position. Right, so as we're looking at this now, we want to make sure we've got it down a certain way, right? So when we look at that, we want to put it down so that these middle rings are going slanting down that way. Look, see? Fine. Then what you need to do next is to basically duplicate that ring all the way along. So take a new ring. And what we're doing is we're going through there and through there. The only thing we're not doing, let me take that back out and show you again. We're not going through that there. So see, we're just duplicating it as such as the how we're going through these two rings, we're duplicating it, right? So that one is going through that one and through that one. So he's sitting just there like that. Okay, take another one. So we want to do the same in the next space. So we're going through that ring and that ring, like that. There you go. So there's the one I put in first. The one I put in second has automatically put himself underneath the first one. So the next one is going to go through those two. So that's the one we just put in. So this one is going through the next two. And when we put him down, he will slot himself in place. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that all the way along. So there's the one we last put in. So we want to put one through those two. There you go. And he slotted himself under nicely. There's him there. So the next one goes in the next two. I'm shaky today, so you'll have to bear with me. Still on my diet. Still very much looking forward to lunchtime. Okay. So that one, like that. Oh, can't be having a dodgy closure. So 2 more spaces, I think. Let's have a look. One in there. Yep, and we'll do one more in that one. So through there, oops, and through there. There you go. Don't let this end bit bother you. There you go. So now you've got that string of rings through there like that. You got me? Excellent. Okay, so this is the only, well, I said the only, this is the most complicated bit, right? Taking a look at what we've got and making sure that these middle rings, these ones here, are going that way underneath the one in front. So that one is on top of that one is on top of that one is on top of that one, and so on, right? The first one is a pain because he moves around a bit too much and he can go under. So I'm just telling you that so you make sure that he goes on top when we do our first move. The rest will fall into place, so that's not a problem. So the first ring, and what we're doing on this row is we're basically going down this side, okay? And we're taking a ring and we're going through the first 2 on that side and also the 2 in the middle, okay? Making sure on the first step that this one is sitting on top. As I said, the rest will stay in line. So this one, this new one, to repeat, goes through the first 2 there and also those 2 there. When we come to do the next step, and I'm explaining this advanced because visually it's a little bit awkward, we're stepping down 1. So we're going through the one that we've already been through. And so those 2 then, right? One that we've already been through. And then the next 2 in the middle. So we're going through 2 every time, but we're only stepping down 1. So we're going through 1 we've already been through. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, Catherine, you're talking shite. Trust me, it'll make sense in a minute. So the first one is going through that one and that one and that one and that one. Okay, do that first. I'm jumping ahead a little bit trying to explain that to you, but it's just because it becomes a little bit weird looking. So we want to make sure that he stays on top. We want to go through that one, through that one, yeah, through the next one in the middle, and then through the second one on the side. There you go. So he is now sitting by there. So he's gone through that one, through the 2 in the middle, and then back out through that one. Okay. So the next one, we're stepping down 1. Oops. So the second one there on the side we've already been through, we're going through that one again. And then we're going through the 2 middle ones. One being one that we went through on the first ring. Yeah? So, through that one there, through the 2 in the middle, and then back out of the next one in line on the side. And he will lie on top then of the one we did in the last move. See how he's lying on top of that one there? So that's right. Now for the next one. So stepping down one, so we're going through that one there, through the next 2 in the middle, and out on the side again. Yeah, and look at him and make sure those 3 are all in a nice line. Yep. All good. Let me just open up some more rings. And then when we've done these, we do the same on the other side, and that's it. Okay. So looking at where we were last time, one is obviously going to have already been through, and then we got the flappy one. So it's those 2 there. So we're through there, through the middle, 1, 2, back out the loose one on the side. Like that. And they're all lined up nice on the side. So moving down, there's the loose one. So we're going through one we've already been through, the 2 in the middle, and then back out through the loose one. Yep. So moving down, he's already gone through, so he's our first one. There's our loose one, the second one. So through the first one, through the 2 in the middle, then out that one. Yep. So through there, the 2 in the middle. Oh, notice there, he needs to come back over the top of that one. Little cheeky swine. So through there, through the 2 in the middle, out the loose one. Open up some more rings. 1, 2, 4 more should do us for this side. Flappy one, stable one. Right, so through that one, through the 2 in the middle, and back out the side. There you go. So you can see that now down the side. Perfect. I'll move on to the other side to show you now. And once those are in, you're good to go. Just open up a couple more rings. Should have done some more in advance really at the start, but I misjudged. Okay, so what we're doing now is the same on the other side. So on the other side, we're going to go through those 2 on the side, and again through those middle 2. I turn it round the other way myself now, actually. It makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing. So the first one is always a pain in the butt. So we're going through that one, because I'm also going to come back through that one, but it's easier to attack from this angle. That one there, through the 2 in the middle, through the 2 in the middle even, and then also through that one. See, so he's now sitting there. Take another ring. And we're jumping forward one, so we're going through that one, through the two in the middle, and also through that one there that we've already been through. There you go. And he is now in line with that one there, see? So the next one, there's the tight one, there's the loose one, through there, through the two in the middle, back through the one we've already been through. There you go, see what's happening now? So there's the one we just put in. So one in front, two in the middle, back out through that one. There you go, pattern is established. So that's the one we've already been through. So through the loose one, back through the middle two, and out that one. Really starting to get hungry now, people. Okay. And that's it. You can get your head around that. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. So there's the tight. Yeah, we've already been through. That's the loose one. But through there, through the two middle, back up through that one. Let's open two more. How many more? Two more to show you. What you'll find now is that is shorter because everything's been pulled in. So you can always add more. Loose one, through the two in the middle, out the side. There you go. And that's it. That's how you do it. So if I wanted to make it longer now, oh, I love it. So it's arched on the one side, and then it's flatter on that side. And that side is very stiff, look. Whereas that side is flexible. So that would be your bracelet side. If I wanted to add more now, you have to remember you go back to your European 4-in-1. So make sure that's folded over, flipped over and pull. Make more of your European 4-in-1. And then you would double up that ring again, remember what we did? And then put them in on the sides. So that's it. That is Winston. It's beautiful. Bendy, not bendy. Enjoy!